Hopefully you're doing good, and just wanted to talk about some tomb forks and where you can find out more about them. If you go here to whatthefork.xyz, it has tomb here. That's just a, if you go, that's the actual website. This is where you can find out about all the tomb forks, the Olympus forks. These are DAOs. I mean, you can, if you like DAOs, you can try them out. The thing about the DAOs is they're not pegged to any like coin of value. They just have their own coin, and so it's a new coin, so it's very volatile, and you can wind up losing a lot of money when it goes down. And if it doesn't recover, that's the problem with DAOs. So that's, and then the ring forks, I haven't gotten into them, but I've heard there's a lot of scams in them. The tomb forks seem to be like the best bet, even though they're high risk, they're the best bet. I just wanted to show you some where you can go. You can see how, if you go here, like I've used Kitty Finance and it is good. It has had some issues lately. It went under peg, which it means it wasn't, it has to be pegged. It's pegged to AVAX and Matic, and it's just struggling. It's not giving as much as APY, but it's still good and it will pay out. So it's giving about 1 to 2% daily, which is still good. But I just wanted to show you about some new ones that have higher APY, and also if they're audited in KYC, you can find out here. See, like, okay, these are the featured ones. Like this one, Unite Finance. It's KYC and audited, and you can go look at them, and they check their code. They check everything to see if they feel like it's, it's a good, platform or protocol or app or DApp, whatever you want to call it. And that kind of gives people a little bit more assurance on what they're getting into. So if you want to know about the forks, that's where you can find them. Also, you can go to Twitter, and you can go to, I guess it's Tomb Fork Watch, and this one is also really good to decide, like, should I get into this or not? I mean, nobody actually gives you financial advice. You have to decide on yourself by doing your own research. But yeah, and neither do I. But these people, Tomb Fork Watch, they talk about all the tomb forks, and see, like EMP. This is on Binance Smart Chain, so they'll tell you, and they even sometimes, if they know there's a scam, a new one's coming. If there's a scam, they'll tell you about it. See Tulip, they were KYC'd. They're on the Oasis network, which is the Rose coin, which is a new network, which they also have high APY, and the Tulip was KYC'd. So anyway, I just wanted to review some of them that are audited or KYC'd by people. I think I have mentioned this one, the EMP money, which is on the Binance Smart Chain. And this one has really, if you wanted to farm, they have pretty good APY here. You have to check it. It changes. But yesterday it was like at 40% daily. So you get 40% on whatever money you put in there. And as you can see here, the other day they actually did hit 3 million total volume locked. I believe it, I forgot right now exactly what that stands for. I believe it's that. What was I going to say? Let's see over here. So now, see, it fluctuates up and down. So they're new, and they're a little bit, they kind of remind me of Bomb Money and Charge DeFi. They seem to have like really good ones on Binance Smart Chain, but not everything, of course. What is cool about this is they pegged it to like Ethereum, but it's like 4,000 to 1 or something like that peg. So it's not a whole Ethereum. It's like a fraction of it. And you have to read their, see, 4,000 to 1 ratio. So you have to read their docs. That's what you do. You go to their documentation and you can read everything about their tokenomics, which is like their economics, how they're doing their financial stuff. Yeah, and how they come up with all these figures and how all this works, how their platform works. So this is one that has been, I don't actually think this one has been checked out. No. Yeah, I don't think that one. Let me see, Binance. It hasn't, but it's performing really, really well. No, it hasn't. See, it would tell you KYC. It hasn't, but I have tried it. And see, they tell you what's audited, what KYC is. And but even though this one hasn't been, and this one I think has been now, but I don't know if it's updated. I, I don't know if Charge DeFi has or not, but they have performed really well and paid out really well, and they haven't had a KYC or an audit according to this, unless it hasn't been updated. I think Bomb Money just had one, so it doesn't necessarily have to be, but people just get confidence if they are. See this one. So this one, I just looked today and I had some money there, so and I was able to withdraw it and everything was fine. Because sometimes with the scams or the ones that are not that good, that happens. Then you have Grape Finance. They have 1 million. Like yesterday, it was only like 1 million. Now it's growing. 1,317,842. So it grew a little bit overnight. Because the Grape was down. Maybe like it wasn't this high before yesterday. Excuse me. So this one also, they were saying they were going to give an airdrop if you were in a specific farm. I believe if you were in the wine farm, well, I'm not going to connect to it, but they have a wine farm, and if you were in that wine farm, they were going to give you an airdrop within the next 48 hours. So they might be giving, like they did say they were, if you read and if you go to their social media, I think it was in the Discord that they're talking about all the airdrops and the things, the special things that they're giving out. So that one is really good, the Grape Finance. And I've been in that one. That one gives about 20%. 10, I think it was actually 13% now, which is still pretty high. This is another good one, Rocket Finance. Um, this one is I think they had a lot of whales in the beginning, but you can see they did KYC, so they're trying to say like, hey, we got checked out. They said we were doing good. This one is growing. It's a little less. So these are all new. So, like, I think it was Tomb Finance, the other Tomb, the 2OM. That one has grown a lot, and that's a new one too. It has like 25 million locked. Total value locked, yeah. I said total volume. It's total value. That's why I couldn't remember what it stood for a moment. But anyway, that's what it is. Total value locked, TVL. And yeah, this is a new one too. It has around 20% daily you're getting back here. These are new, so you do have to watch them. This one's another one, Spectre Finance, which has been, it's either KYC or audited. And you can check that, look for it on What the Fork to see exactly what's been going on. It doesn't have a lot locked, but it had a very high APY yesterday, so I wanted to try it. So I put a little money in there, and I was able to, withdraw. So this one is, these are all going to be risky because they're new, but they're ones that they didn't like. Some of the ones that the rugs or stuff, they usually don't last that long, a couple days and they're gone. But these like been around for a little while. They've been checked out, so just wanted to let you know about these new ones, where to find out about them, And also, you know, Toon Fork Watch, they have a lot of update. Everybody's checking on them, looking at their code, because if you look at the blockchain and the code, a lot of times the scams, they'll use the same scam code over and over. And if you know how to look into it, you can find out. You can look in the code if you know programming and stuff like that. And also on the blockchain, if people do find a scam, or if they were in a scam and their money was scammed, you can leave comments on the blockchain. There's actual, like for the contracts. So if you wanted to find a contract, you would go to the documents and you go to the, I think it's, so you usually have something that says contracts here, but here it says tokens. So if you want to, here's the contracts. See, for this token, you take this contract, and this would probably be on, since this is Binance, it would be on BSC scan. Let me show you real quick if my internet is fast enough. Sometimes I have delays like everyone. So this is the blockchain BSC scan. So when you do a transaction in your MetaMask, I actually say like, oh, it was on the blockchain, and if you click on it, it comes here. So you put the contract in there, and this will be their token. Yeah, so you see this here. You see right here, comments. There's no comments. Usually the comments are like, this is a scam, but people will leave comments if it's bad. And also you can look at the contract. Let's see, it's a smart contract. See, look at the code and stuff here. People can come look. And a lot of times the scam ones, you'll know what they have. They have the same repeating pattern. But you can actually go to YouTube and there's people that talk about this, how to find a scam coin on the blockchain. So I don't know the exact number, but some people know like the exact numbers. But usually if there's comments there, and also if you get scammed and you want to go put the contract there and write a comment, that would be helpful for people. And on that Twitter page, the Toon Watch, you can tell them you found something. But yeah, they're not all scams, but there's a lot of good ones, but they are high risk. They are also volatile, so if it goes down, they do go up and down. You just have to check it every day, I would say, to see if it's performing well, because there's scammers and then there's whales that try to come in and mess everything up. And you know, people just dump a lot on it and that make the price go down. But then sometimes people buy back in and it recovers, and if you stay there for a little while, you can make money. So, but please do your own research. This is not financial advice. And if you like this content, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks so much. Have a good day. Bye-bye.